Hey YouTube, Adventure Vin back. I am at home and I'm going over all the loot I came home with. Some of this I actually had to send back in some boxes, but I'm going to go over a couple of the items with you. I actually sent back 3 of these boxes. 1, 2, 3. They were like 18 bucks each. Some of the stuff I sent back was extraneous garbage I brought with me that I didn't need, which is in this pile of stuff. Some clothes, some tools, some books, stuff I just didn't even get around to even using. So that stuff I unpacked today. But let me start with this actually. These t-shirts I bought. The first one you see here, it's from Lou Mitchell's Diner. It says Where the Road Begins, Route 66. Lou Mitchell's, and then they used to give boxes of Milk Duds out. And then a Chicago Institute since 1923. I got this when I was on my westbound trip from this restaurant. I'll show you the front. But the cool thing about this t-shirt and the one below it, so in the front it says Lou Mitchell's. So this I got on the eastbound. So this is declaring where the route begins, right? Where the road begins. Now when I started in Santa Monica, I ate at this restaurant, Mel's, California, US 66 Drive in Santa Monica. Road ends here. I think it has a logo on the front too. Let's see. Yeah, the logo on the front just simply says Mel's Drive-In, an American classic. So when I started, I ate, and this restaurant just reopened a few weeks ago, or maybe a month ago now, and this restaurant is at Olympic and Lincoln at the beginning or the end, depending on the direction of travel, of Route 66. I also got, these are my 2 hats, the Railhaven, actually I got 3, I'm wearing one. Railhaven Motor Court, the Dixie Travel Plaza, and there's a mug. I really wanted to go to that. It was a special place for me, may not be for everybody. And then I'm wearing my Seba Station hat now. No, I am not wearing a Route 66 hat or my high-vis yellow hat. This scarf you see here was actually drawn by one of the girls at the U-Drop Inn, and this was a gift they gave me. I was talking to them for a while, and she actually does these drawings. And so I'm going to get this in a frame with some other stuff that was given to me. These 3 police patches were given to me by a guy that was on a motorcycle I met at Lou Mitchell's. They were beginning their trip, and I was turning around on my round trip, and we were, helping each other take pictures. And so I gave him a dog tag and a little military can opener, and we got in a great conversation. He's French Canadian. He gave me 3 of his police patches. This little pin of Australia was given to me by a guy at the Blue Whale that we were exchanging some stories, and he gave me that pin, and I gave him a little memento. This little teepee was given to me by the people at the Holbrook Wigwam. I was talking to them at night, and then the owner came back while I was unpacking the motorcycle, and he gave me this original first edition postcard that his dad, who first opened up the one in Holbrook, Arizona, his dad drew this rendition before it was even really in operation, and he came back because I really want you to have it. You're interested in our history, and I want you to have it. So that's cool. I got an original from that. Ramon at the Munger Moss gave me that pin. I know there's more here. Gia at the Carlinville in Illinois gave me these 2. Those 2 there. I know there's more. I did pick up, this is the room I stayed in at the Wagon Wheel. I bought that. That's the room I stayed in at the Blue Swallow. This one is from Amboy, Roy's Motel, but it's no longer a motel, but they just sell these as little souvenirs. I kept my box from the Fudge Factory. There's nothing in there anymore. This was given to me by Holly at the Gemini Giant. We were talking for a long time, and I mentioned how it's like a phoenix rising up from the ashes and how Route 66 is being reborn. And she had this necklace, and she gave that to me. Thank you, Holly. And then there's my Gemini Giant bobblehead. Oh, there's my Gemini Giant bobblehead. I got him. The girls at the Midpoint Cafe gave me that little keychain. I got stacks of postcards people were giving me. Some of them I bought, some of them were given to me. girls at Midpoint Cafe gave me the bumper stickers. The most of the stuff, yeah, I did purchase these other little stickers. I purchased those. I bought this ornament. There's a Merrimack Cavern. Merrimack Caverns were also known for the creators of the bumper sticker. And so I had to buy a sticker there. Just read the history on that. You've seen this guy in some photos. I've already explained him. Yeah, I kind of overdid it with the magnets. I'm going to put those on. Oh, you guys like my little fuzzy slippers? After wearing motorcycle boots, I'm not embarrassed to show or to say, these are what I've been wearing all day. Oh yeah, a lot more comfortable than those motorcycle boots I've been living in for 3 weeks. So most of these magnets are going to go on my tool lockers outside. Outside in the, oh, I got 2 more t-shirts. Outside on my where my motorcycle is. So this one I bought, here it is, Jackrabbit Trading Post. I got to know the owner, who is second generation owning it. Very personable, a lot of history, a lot of character. There's not a map or a guidebook that will not mention the Jackrabbit Trading Post in Joseph, Arizona. You got to go there. And then this was actually a gift from Richardson's Trading Post. They gave me a long sleeve shirt. I bought a few things for my daughters in there, and as I was leaving, Lena ran down. She goes, "Oh, we want you to have something from us." So she gave me that. I'm gonna go show you something really quick. House is a bit of a mess, but I'm gonna show you. Traveler's Check, the guy that was on the Harley with me on my travels. This is his GS 1150. I should probably show you it from the outside, but I've been holding it for him, and I'm telling you, after this ride, although I love the KLR, boy, the lighting's really bad. Although I love my KLR, and I'm happy I was able to do what I did with it. I really want to bump up to a GS right now. Hold on, I'm going to pause it and go outside. Actually, I'm still in the garage, but that's all the stuff I took off the bike last night. I just threw it in the garage. That's all the stuff that you've seen on the bike, strapped to the bike. This is where I'm probably going to redo it and put all my magnets on here after the video. This is a good place to get, they're really good to get motorcycle parts, by the way, if anyone's wondering. I bought from them. I forgot what I got from these guys. But, oh, and then there's my, I've talked about that a few times. That's my Honda 250 Elite scooter that my wife is riding now. And then this is my future scooter. Yep, that's what I'll be riding after I retire. And there's my Mustang, which I'm looking forward to driving, having that underneath me instead of the, it's a GT, it's a 06 GT. There is the KLR, all stripped down, taking a break. He got a nice break today. First time in 22 days that he hasn't been moving. So there she is without all the accoutrement on it. There's my hub locks. I live in a decent neighborhood, but I just got a habit of locking them up. There's our RV, 61 Carmen K that I'm still working on, and my first owner of the 93 Honda Civic still runs. My 2001 Honda Civic still runs. I'll probably drive that to work tomorrow, actually. And then this is Traveler's Check's GS 1150, which I put some crap around it, but I'm keeping it protected and charged. But oh, that's weird. As I turn the camera, I wonder how that's going to look on YouTube. But yeah, that's it. It's a beautiful bike. I ran into a couple of guys riding GSs up in Mammoth. They actually live down here in Southern California near me, and I'm hoping to hook up with them for some rides. But I'm really happy to be home, everybody. I was really happy to do the ride. There's a guy named Malcolm Stone who's been following me in Australia. Hi, Malcolm. Anyways, hey, Malcolm, thanks for liking and subscribing. I appreciate your comments. You really have been a motivator for me on my ride, and thanks for what you said about being a legend. I found as I met more people along the route that how challenging it is to do on a KLR 650. And going over 5,000 miles. I was fairly comfortable, actually. I can't say comfort was any issue. It was mainly when I wanted to travel at highway speeds for longer than a half hour. If I wanted to go 75 or 80 in that hot area, it just wasn't having it. But hey, the journey's not over. Like I said, I'm going to be talking about moving from traveling, going back to doing some review on the KLR. Hopefully I'll be on that GS, just to try it out and give it a ride. And the next motorcycle journey, I really don't know. I probably will do some weekend stuff, camping-wise, checking out my camping gear, and I'll probably explore some more in detail of Route 66 in Southern California. So I will end like I always do by saying bye to you all, and like, subscribe, follow your passion, get out there and ride. This was an epic adventure, and my journey was a good one. Make your journey a good one, and I don't regret 1 minute of it. And I would love to see all those people that I met. Anytime you're in Southern California, you got an invitation to my house. You can go swimming in the pool. Oh, there's my F-350 out there. I told you something about my Ford F-350. So there he sits. I haven't turned any of these on yet, so I don't know what the battery life is. But let me wrap it up. Like, subscribe, get out there and ride, and remember, life's an adventure. Make your journey a good one.